feel like Edwin Santos is trying to find little ways to get under Shakur Stevenson's skin, but I don't think at this point he has any kind of game plan as far as how he's gonna go about things. But what I'm hearing about him saying that he's gonna hurt Shakur and stuff like that, I can probably almost guarantee he'll hurt him. It'll be a fight, but will he win? That's another question. See, I like to hear guys that say, yeah, man, I'm finna go in here and dominate him and watch him, and he's not gonna really be able to compete with me. Like, guys aren't even saying this kind of stuff anymore. They're saying now, like, well, I'm gonna hurt the guy. Like, is that the goal, to go in there and hurt Shakur and say, hey, I was the one who hurt him? Because he's that type of fighter right now. He's at that level right now where guys that's even elite or at that level will try to instead of them trying to go in there and win a 12-round fight, they'll try to go in there, either piece him up or try to knock him out, go for the KO. As far as instead of not even getting a knockout. I mean, not getting, as far as not going for the 12 rounds, just instead of going for the knockout. And I don't know where this strategy is even coming from. A lot of people saying, well, Shakur gonna get knocked out and he gonna get dropped. Is he gonna lose the fight though? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, is he losing or is he just gonna get dropped? I don't care about the drop stuff. That doesn't mean, if I bet that he gonna win and you talking about well, he gonna get dropped and you betting against Santos and he still win, that don't really make any sense. Sound like people don't. It sounds like he got a puncher's chance. The fight hasn't even started yet, and it seems like people like Santos. If he get a knockout, he can win because he got a lot of knockouts. Duh. Saying a guy who has a lot of knockouts can get a knockout, that's pointless of even saying. He got a lot of knockouts, so I feel like he can get a knockout. Okay. That doesn't even make any sense. Of course he can get a knockout if he has a lot of knockouts. But what do you mean if he gets a knockout? So he's not going to go for the 12 rounds and try to win that fight? He's going to go just for the knockout? That's why I said that game plan, everything that's set up like that, it's bad. It's not even realistic. That's why, as a betting man, if I was to I wouldn't be so sure about a bet right now as far as on Santos, unless it's for a knockout. Because a 12-round fight is not something I'm hearing right now. I know in my eyes he does have a little trouble with pure boxers, but if he's gonna get in a punching fight with Shakur, I mean, I don't know, maybe he does have a puncher's chance. He can be able to knock him out. He does have power. Even Shakur said, yeah, he's a dangerous fighter or whatever. But as far as going in there hurting, I don't know. Like, if he can say something like, I can break him down or something, yeah, that'll work. That'll absolutely work. Especially if that's the goal, to go in there, attack the body and try to go at him a little bit. Because a lot of people don't try to go towards his body and rough him up and do certain things. They kind of let him have his way, but also he's not someone who's gonna allow someone to rough him up. So that has to be a strategy that Santos is willing to go with. He's gonna have to have him uncomfortable. He can't have someone at that level comfortable and you're not really engaging inside, and at least try to smother his punches or something. Like, a lot of people, Shakur is good with distance, so he keeps guys at a distance where they can't really do anything close range. But the whole idea of just hurting him, I mean, yeah, that'll be good for, I guess, a highlight or something, or something to talk about online or something. But as far as winning a fight, yeah, that's not gonna do it. You gotta do that for 12 rounds, and it has to be at a point where he won't be able to continue. But we need a lot more strategizing out here, because I see now, I can already see how the fight's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I can already see Shakur gonna keep him at a distance, and he's gonna be boxing, and De Los Santos is gonna try to do certain things, probably get a little agitated, and he's gonna go for his shot. Will he get it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's why we have the fights. That's why we have the fight, so we can see if he can get a knockout or not. At this point right now, I'm just going for that against somebody with that good of a defense, and not trying to have anyone smother his punches or anything like that. But if De Los Santos can do that, he'll be good though. Just to be able to press and do certain things, change angles, he will be able to be a factor. But he has to be faster than what Shakur's gonna do, because Shakur's gonna be faster when he turns angles, and certain things he's gonna be looking out for. Hopefully De Los Santos will be able to pick up on those things. I mean, you got a lot of film out there, strategies, different styles, different ways to attack. Shakur hasn't dominated every style. You know what I'm saying? Certain styles that probably could get to him. But at this point, we'll have to see. But I don't see the hurting objective. That's not something in boxing that's really realistic. That's not even realistic. That's heavyweight stuff. Now we just going for knockouts and stuff like that. All right, man. I mean, the guy has a lot of knockouts. He has a lot of knockouts. That he does. He has a lot of knockouts. But the pure boxers that he's faced, they also give trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of fighters try to force you to be patient, but that's not something most punchers or guys like that are willing to do. De Los Santos, he has patience. He's not going to try to force a knockout in a situation where he feels like, okay, I can't find any success boxing right now. He's not going to give up as far as on his boxing ability and being able to step out and throw a jab or anything else, but that's not going to be his main objective at certain points. He's definitely going to try to throw a lot of power punches. Definitely. But he's not going to put himself in harm's way to where he get clipped with something and he can't come back from it. So, but when you're taking chances like that, you can't guarantee that you won't get clipped. So that's the good thing about boxing. You really don't know. But Shakur's distance and his jab, that's gonna really dictate how the fight's gonna go. If De Los Santos can really pinpoint on the timing and how Shakur's reaction time is, and as far as his rhythm, if he can catch the rhythm of his punches, it's gonna be a long night. It will. If he can catch the rhythm of Shakur's punches, he'll definitely be in the fight all the way. Because I'm noticing like certain guys, they'll pick up on a certain guy's his rhythm, or when he's going to throw a punch. It's often like certain guys have a rhythm that they can't really shake after a while. So most of the good boxers, they throw punches when you're really not expecting. That's really a big factor. But Shakur's the same way. But if he can somehow find that rhythm, he'll definitely be in. But I don't think so, man. Shakur, he throws the jab and straight rights and other things. He just throws it different times. The time is not. It's hard to match, especially when you're going like punch for punch on an accuracy. Because if he throws 3 punches and you miss 2 of them, yeah, you might end up getting hurt, or you might not want to keep going for punch. You're gonna have to reset and regather yourself. And a lot of times that's not gonna do any good, because once you do that, the fight gonna be over. You do that about 20, 30 times, reset, it's gonna be over with. There's not gonna be any fight that's gonna be there to be won, because it'll be over. And that's what a lot of guys realize when they try to press on the gas the last couple of rounds, and they finally realize, like, oh, the fight almost over. Yeah. You've been really pacing yourself the whole time, trying to keep up with the guy's speed, and that's not really the pace that you fight at. That's one thing I know about Shakur. He's gonna take him to a pace that's fast, and that's gonna be consistent. He's gonna have to move that fast the whole time, or he's gonna get hit. Shakur will hit him if he doesn't press him. If he's patient and he has a certain timing down, he's definitely gonna be in the fight and close to winning it too. So I'm sure De Los Santos has a few things up his sleeve that he's willing to do. Uppercuts, angles, hooks, combinations that he's going to be throwing. So it's going to be a very interesting fight, especially for styles. It's going to be a very stylish fight. But I just wanted to throw that out there because they were saying about the hurt factor. The hurt factor, yeah, that's going to be something that people are going to be talking about, but if he wins the fight, it's going to be on to the next. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.